Everybody, welcome back to SevTech Ages, episode 3, still in Age Bugger All with me, Sid, and I've got these little bits of drops from some of the little friendly fellas who live out there at the night time. What I have done is I upgraded my crafting bench to my crafting stump, I should say, to a stump Mark II, which allows me to put more than one recipe in. It's fairly cheap, inexpensive. Moved everything around. I've expanded stuff. This has got crap in it. That's got more crap in it. This has got nothing in it. That has got nothing in it. And we've got these here, which really should have been those. I inadvertently made a whole load of these, but until I'm desperate with their things. So blocks, crafting materials, dyes, mob drops, and food, all nicely arranged. Water here. It's almost like playing music, which of course we will get to eventually. So we need to move into the next stage, which is leather. We need to move to the next stage, which is leather. And so for leather, we need to do lots and lots of stuff. And leather is going to be a bit of a pain in the first instance. So to make leather, we need to make wet tanned hide. To make wet tanned hide, we need to take dried hide with ground resin and a fluid bladder. Dried hide is salted hide. Salted hide is salt, raw hide, and fluid bladder. Raw hide is basically any of the hides scraped with a tool, hoofer. So if I were to go in and grab the pig hides, for example, and take our work blade, that will give us 8 raw hide. We've also got 30 sheep pelts, which gives us 1 or 2 hides to play with. So that's your first step. Now I'm not going to do let me just go over that. I am not going to do that sounded like it was getting very close. You'll notice that this back wall, this is the other side of the hill. We've run out of cave. This, I'm not going to use these because these can be used to make wolf pelt stuff. Now we've currently got the hood and the chest. The recipe for that is as normal. And we've got a head, so I'm going to take more of that. It's pretty much the same. If you look at that, the hood is 1, but it's got more. It's got that little diamond element, which is a thing. Okay. I think we have got some company out here. Oh yeah. Right, let's go for a little. We'll just check above and come here, you. Come on. Dead. And you didn't drop your armor that time, you selfish git. Sometimes they drop armor, sometimes they don't. You can't have it every way. Yeah, let's go and just check. Before we do that, we're going to go and check the fish trap. And because we are still in the foraging stage of things, we are going to need to keep on top of all of this stuff. So the fish trap we left running down here with that thing. It's got some bits and pieces in it. I don't need any of that desperately, so we'll just leave them in there. Saves me trying to find a thing. One thing I do find disconcerting with this pack is the auto jump, because I'm so used to not the auto step, I should say. I'm going to need these as well, actually. So I might as well, because most of these are awkward in the place. So we're going to need to gather some bits and pieces. We're going to need to keep on top of all of this. So first things first, we need to make these hides and then dry them out. So let us get up. Let me just try and find. The day I can make ladders, I'll be happy. That will be a major plus. I'll put my door back in. Right, so we've got hides, 64 hides. Let's do the other stack there. We've got the bladder. We need salt. Let me just get that. And it's basically 1-to-1. It's going to be painful. Now, one thing we could do is we'll move the chopping block over here. We'll take you over there, take the lid off, and then what we can do is we can obviously get you and stack that up like that, and we can get you and stack 14 of those up. I'll just do 14 for now, and then we can get you and we can go plob, plob, plob. I think we probably need to be, thank you. Not sure whether it's faster this way or not, but you know what, I'll take what we got. Of course I'm going to have to run this several times. Get the order right. Oh man, I'm going to need a new how are we doing there? We've got 6. Now I need some of the, well, I need these for several things, including armor. Should we choose to go down the leather armor route, which I may not do. I may go and try and find some more wolves and see if I can't persuade them to donate their skins. Alright, so that is done with. Put you back on your little bed. We'll take those out for now, and that can go back there. We'll put you up there where you belong, and that can go up there where you belong, and that can go in there where you belong. They're not too bad, these, actually. We need, is that it? Is that all I had? No, I had more. Okay, so then I think we need to make drying racks, and to do that I think we need those, and then those. Wow, you don't get much for your money, do you? Okay, we need to chop some more. Need to chop some more wood, so we'll get these done. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, so we've got salted hide, so the first thing we need to do is probably just turn those down as well, is get those up and drying. Those are drying because we've got no whaler, we've got no idea what the progress is. So while we're waiting on that, we need to play around with this stuff. So this stuff makes fresh thatching. Fresh thatching makes wet thatch. And wet thatch you can place in the world and it will become dry thatch. Similarly, we can do it with that as well, and that'll give us some more. And I believe we can do it with this as well, and that will give us a little bit more. I'm not sure whether we can mix and match. Let's find out. You can. Good, and that will go there. Wet thatch, place in the world to dry it out. Let's do that now quickly. And sun's going down, so oops, that's not what I wanted to place in the world. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also stick it in a furnace, but we don't have furnace technology. We're not that advanced that we can make furnaces. We can just about manage to make a clay kiln, which actually just seems rather more advanced than a furnace to me, if you were to take my honest opinion on that. But clearly, you know, what do I know? So that is, I heard you. Don't know whether you'll find your way in. This is drying, they're drying. We need to take that over to get some more water later on. We should probably, what's the recipe on those? No, those. Oak and oak slabs. I should probably make more of those. So I'll make a couple, I think, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, we still need water, but in the meantime, I've also cooked some potatoes, which should give me some veg nutrient, which we're hungry. So let's stick a jacket's bud in our belly just to up our veg. So we need to keep these climbing, but we also need oak resin. And we're going to need, well, wood resin actually. Basically resin to tan the stuff. So we're going to just run a bunch of this. We're going to need to wait for daytime for the actual sun. I've made 2 more barrels, so we can bring 3 whole barrels worth of water with us, which will be worthwhile. And yeah, see you again in a bit. Alright, it's daytime. Means we're going to have to go out and see what unpleasantness is waiting outside for us. It doesn't appear to be much actually. He says, running away from the creeper. Hello, sir. Nobody else around, is there? Okay. Get dead. Right. Sure, I could hear a zombie somewhere. I don't know where. You know what? Let's not worry about it. We've got, that's all dried out, so that's handy. We've got plenty of that. We've got some barrels. We've got our big water bladder. We can't even make a clay bucket at this stage. This is, I must admit, I've got to admit, this pack has to date surprised me considerably. We haven't really got anything significant out of there yet, but that doesn't matter. Because what we can do now is we can get this and get this nicely filled up. I know there's a normal wolf about. I didn't see. Oh dear, that's not good. Okay, let's fix that with the careful application of a block. No, okay, and another block. Just there. No, this is not working very well. This is actually unnecessary as well. This is just me disliking these water flows. There we go. Right, we need to make sure that we only draw from an infinite block. I think we're full. Yep. So interestingly, the water bladder can't place source blocks in the world, which is, oh dear, that's not good. Why? Oh, you know what? We're not going to live here forever. We'll survive. Is there just a chance that the source blocks get destroyed? I mean, that might make sense. And let's take our water back. Oi! Got it. I think I thought I'd picked up anyway. Right, we should have 3 water barrels. We have. We are good to go. Let's go back and get the next stage of this leather going. There are a great many things I want to do with leather, because the next thing we're going to have to do is head out into the big wide world, the big wide and unfriendly world. And the big wide unfriendly world is, if nothing... Right, what do we... Okay, that's right. That's fine then. Dry thatching. So, yeah, there's the... I'll cease doing that because we need to get the leather going before we actually do anything else. I'm wondering whether we should get this wolf tamed while we're here. because if nothing else, he'll scare the skelly-bobs away. Which you mustn't overlook, you know, as a feature. That's quite valuable. Alright, so what we need to do is get all of those and all of those, and we shall pop the lid on that. We'll take basically 9 of those. God, when I can't wait till the day I get a proper crafting table. You don't realise just how bad it is until you haven't got one. And oh, well, doesn't matter. And of course I could just, you know, oh, there's my crafting rock. I could do this in my 2x2, but I don't know why this seems somewhat faster, only moderately so. And of course there's wear and tear on your crafting rock, but you know, it does seem that little bit quicker. Alright, that should be wet tanned leather. Well, we need to take you. You should be empty. You are. I may go and just top that back up so I've got a full... Thing is, while I can't sleep, the obvious thing is to do stuff that doesn't involve sleeping. And then make sure you've got plenty of activity for the night to keep you busy. So we need to break those, and we just need to top up this thingy. I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, I think these are ready. Yep, we've got leather, which that gives us 9. Okay. We've got another 18 salted and ready, so we'll put those on there. So let's have a look at the advancements now. That opens up a number of things. Leads, which we'll need for a horse, which will be really useful at some point. Not right now, but we will need it for horsepower. More importantly, I would like to get a sleeping mat and a teepee. These are the two things that I think would be really, really useful right now. So a teepee, no, I'm sure that's what that was called, isn't it? Teepee, oh, okay. All these years I've been spelling that wrong. Not that obviously you spell it a great deal, because I think so. I need 5 for that. Okay. Let's go with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some stickage. Sticky sticks. If I were sticks, where would I be? I'd be in my inventory. That's where I'd be. Now, unfortunately, it's night time, so we're not actually going to get a chance to use this immediately, but that's fine, because we're not going to go ape on this one. We have got a teepee, which means we can now set a spawn. It'll be down there, but not up here, but that is not a big issue. The other one I want to make is a sleeping mat. Sleeping mat is 3 leather and some thatch thin slabs. Thatch thin slabs is a chopping block with thatch, so... I don't know whether okay, and we'll have a spare one. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, we won't. We have exactly what we need. So we've got you, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, and sleeping mat. So now we can actually sleep, which is always good. Right, let me just, while we're putting this away, so I'm waiting for this lot to dry, finish drying out. Oh, he says, as it dries out before our very eyes. So we're going to now set another batch of this running. We need 9 of those. going to need more ground resin, but that is fine. We'll stick these ones on because while we're doing it with these ones, might as well be processing. And 10. We're going to need to do another batch of salting as well, for definite. But for the time being, we can be working on this. So again, I'm going to continue working on these, and I shall be back with you in a mo. Alright, I've done some more leather. I've got some more drying. I've got some more salted drying. I need more water. I've used all of those up. However, there is something I want to do. Not that. I would rather than use all the leather that we're processing up so pricily, I would rather go and how do I put this delicately? I want to go and kill a whole load more wolves, because their armor, these are definitely destroying source blocks at times, which is bizarre. I've never come across, even TFC doesn't allow you to completely destroy source blocks. But I mean, to be fair, it doesn't allow you to move them until you get a red steel bucket, but I should go and kill that squid as well. Alright, let's get these topped off, and then we'll go and kill a few squids, go and tackle a few wolves, and the world should be our oyster now. Where did you go, Mr. Squid? Oh yeah, see how bravely I just dove into the water there? Completely forgot about piranhas. We've not actually had any piranhas, have we? I'm just thinking I'm going to need more of this ink going forward, because I need to go and see and find a cartographer. One more should do us, I think. Right, let's go and see a man about some savannah wolves. Armour up, and because I don't believe that there aren't any over here. They were over there, why would they not be over here as well? You never know, we might find something interesting out this way as well. Cows are interesting. You know what, there's part of me going, kill all the sheep, and the other part saying, don't bother. We're actually pretty well provided for, and pigs. And then coo beasties, but I'm not bothered about coo beasties right now. I want wolfies. Typical, I spawn in, they go, I run away like a child, like a screaming girl. Not just a girl screaming, you know. I don't want that to actually come across as being genderist in any way, but it does, so oh well. Is that a bear? Oh, do I want to mess with a bear? I think it is a bear. See, I'm not after bears. We're going to leave the bear alone. The bear may live. I say that so magnanimously as if it wouldn't likely to eat my own face off, but yeah, let's not mess with the bear. We don't want bears. Oh, I don't want trumpet skeletons either, because they make me think the clowns and scare me. Thank you for everybody who pointed out that was a trumpet skeleton in the first episode. I did spot one the second episode, but by that point the damage was done. That is forever now the clown skeleton. Alright, I'm going to be doing a little bit of pottering around here, because I've got my sleeping mat, so if we do get caught out in the open overnight, we are okay. You never know, we might actually bump into some of the things we need. Oh, hello. Come on then. Come on then. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you know you. Give me your hides. Come on. That's right. Give me your skins. One. Oh, that was a good howl. Did one of them just clip me? It did, didn't it? Come on, get out of this bloody reeds. And two more. Come on, you're nearly there. Come on, die. Ow. Stealth attack. Come here. 11. Okay. Well, we're getting there. Still not quite enough, but we are getting there. I do need to eat, so we'll do that. Right. I'm going to go and find some more wolfies. See you in a bit. Right, you've got no idea how much more of a relief it is to just be able to stop and sleep through the night. Through the night. I don't really want all these flowers, and I know I'm going to just start picking them all up, aren't I? Gladioli. What do I look like? Dame Edna average. 15, and I need 23 to make a full suit of wolf armor. One thing I was actually interested of is let's just have a look. Wolf. You can't see the durability of that. Yeah, okay. Now, the only thing I'm wondering about is whether the wolf armor is more durable than or less durable than cured leather. Which, oh, nice to know. Oh, hello. Grab a. Would make a certain degree of sense in the context of things, because obviously cured skins were always better historically than uncured skins. So whilst the wolf skin armor might be easier to make, it may actually be in the long run more of a false economy. But right now I'm just really bothered. I want to make sure that we've got some form of armor to keep us ticking going forwards. Now that's that biome we saw that on the other side, and we're still nowhere. Well, we haven't seen anything village-like whatsoever in this direction so far, and B, I'm still looking for wolves. But have slept through the night once. This thing does do durability, and it also has what's the word I'm looking for? It debuffs you from when you first wake up in the morning. You have debuffs. I think it's mining fatigue and something else. I can't remember what the hell they were now. Neither of them major, providing you don't wake up and immediately get attacked by something. If you immediately wake up and get attacked by something, then that could be a little bit more of an issue. But these savannah wolves are definitely hiding from me. Actually, they're not savannah wolves, are they? They're because I've been sat there thinking, is it wrong that I'm actually going around humming "Born to be Wild" while killing these? Because they're steppe wolves, or steppenwolf, if you really want the bad joke. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to keep on looking. I shall be back in a bit. Just spotted this on the horizon. Appears to be some kind of pre-built thing. I don't think it's anything exciting, but it's more exciting. Oh, hello. There's a testificate here, and you are a butcher. Raw rat meat. You really actually are quite disappointing. I'm going to pinch your bear pelt though. I'm going to pinch your spear. See ya. Mr. Disappointing. Oh well, doesn't matter. We have got I've got multiple spears now, which means I can hurl them at things. Yay. And with the automatic replenishment of stuff, then we should see things. Now, where the hell are... You know, I couldn't move for step wolves in episode 1, and now I'm hunting them. Now the boot is on the other foot, so to speak, and I want to kill them. You can't find them. The cowards, that's what they are. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. I suppose knowing that there is enough. The pumpkins are not so rare that we'll not see another one, I'm sure. Certainly not as rare as villages and step wolves are seeming. But yeah, anyway, carry on, back in a bit. I'll just come up the hill. Just because I wanted to get to another biome. And look what we have got up here. Hello, sir. How the devil are you? Fisherman. Tempting. I don't know whether I can make a fish. Can I make a rod yet? I bet I can't. No, I can make a stone rod on a millstone. Oh, that's how I make ladders going forward. Ah. Another fisherman. What are you? Farmer, 8 bone meal. I haven't got 8 bone meal on me, I know that much. Do we have a cartographer up here? They're villagers, they really are poor affairs, aren't they? We probably should have a little snooze once night hits, because we don't want these guys to get et. It's nice how the villagers are completely ramshackled though. There we go. Yeah, so there's weakness and mining fatigue. Yeah, only for like a few seconds. Right, do we have a Fletcher? A Fletcher, you can do me a fire bow, which is neither of things I want. Come on, be a cartographer somewhere. Come on, my lads, where are you? Fisherman. Oh, come on. You can't do this to me. I can't stumble on a village so close. Well, farmland is a bonus anyway. Let's just take this out, follow this over. There's a rustic beehive there, which we're not going to play with because I don't think we'll understand it. I don't think there's a cartographer fella here. That is depressing. Not vastly, you know. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, you know, so down over it that I'm going to go boo-hoo or anything. I don't really need that. It's only dirt. What I need is more wolf pelts. We're not far off now, and I could probably get away with the wolf hood, but it's a little bit worn. So, yeah. All right, onwards. All right, I've got 24. I've also just taken a bit of a beating for some wolves. I think that's my area over there. I'm trying not to get lost. I know I came this way, and I spotted this one over here. So let's go see what it's got for us, shall we? If anything. Things. I have no idea. These are obviously stacks of stacks of wood or something. Let's what are you? Just bear with me a sec. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was produces fair grade charcoal, and we got sticks and twine from that, which allows us to make an unfamiliar item. So that's a bonus. It's always nice to have an unfamiliar item or two, isn't it? But we have what we need. We have a whole load of water. We have a whole load of skins. We have a whole load of everything. We have the location of a village over in there, which is at least we can buy farmland there, so we just need to take bone meal out that way. We still need a cartographer, so we're going to have to go hunting for him, and I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording now. So I'm going to get myself back to the base. I'm going to check how long I've been recording. We'll get this armor made. We'll make up any other bits. Oh, we also need to set our Tepee down. Oh, lava closer to base. Excellent, excellent. Hello. Oh, thank you, Chuckin. Yeah, and we'll see where we go next. Back in a moment. Alright, well, we made it back to the base. We are going to start off by placing our Tipi. Now, we can only sleep at night, and that's the first thing. I think we're aware of that one by now. But we can come down here as soon as it gets a little bit closer to night time and set our spawn and also sleep the night off, which will be handy. That really doesn't work in there. I don't want it there. Right, what have we got? We've got those, so they can just go in there for now. We've got some twine that can go up here. But we have got this lot, which, oh yeah, they've actually destroyed the last... No. Hang on. How are we doing? We probably need to go sleep in a moment. Let's just get the first recipe done. And wolf head, we'll stick that back up there. I don't know whether it's of any use for anything other than that. But that gives us a nice shiny new wolf head piece. We'll place that in there for now. How are we doing? Sleep? Yep. Yeah, get down there and sleep. Oh yes, that makes me feel so much better. We can sleep the night away, and better still, we now have a spawn point. Man, that took some. That was surprising, but again, I like it. It is very reminiscent of TFC in that it is difficult to achieve certain basic things. So, for example, and this lot can go away somewhere safe. We'll just put you there for now, and we'll do the trousers. And then finally, we actually got one. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Silly. Yeah. We got slightly more than we wanted, so we'll put that up there as well. And that's not bad. That is, yeah, really not bad at all. Right. So we can grab all of these and we can start the process of tanning these, which is going to require that and 16 of those. So that's the thing we need to do. Let me get that done. I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, before we finish up, we've got one last thing we need to do. So we need to make leather cordage, and leather cordage is going to go to make, I didn't actually check what the recipe was there, like an idiot. A bit of string and that. Okay, so we need a bit of string and 1, 2, 3. Pop you up there, we'll pop you up there, we'll grab our rock and give it a good old bash, and that gives us that. So right, armed with that, we need 7 leather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got more than enough. We've got a whole load more drying up there. That can go up there for now. And we need a chest. You know what? I'm not going to worry about having multiple chests. What I am going to worry about is my inability to seemingly place things. Yeah, these are... You know what? There's a much easier way of doing that. There you go. So we'll stick a chest in the middle. Over here we shall stick all of these and get them out of the way. Just because I don't want to bin them. It's that good old thing that I've referred to as skyblock mentality. I don't want to bin the damn things, but I also don't want to... Let me just check you, get them the right way around. Yep. And I've got no idea how good this backpack is, but it ain't bad. It isn't bad at all. No, I'm happy with that, in fact. Now the only thing I need, I know I'm slightly over here, is a purple flower. Because, you know, because I'm me. I'm going to hunt, oh, maybe that one over there. That looks promising. What are you? You are Venus Flytrap. Would you like to... It's one way to kill an animal. Don't try that at home. That is actually needlessly cruel. Put you in the... hello. There we go. I think we can get a purple backpack. And on the purple backpack, we are going to end this episode because I am well over. Yeah. Let me just grind this up and I shall be right back with you.